Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the first part of the video. Last week we lost one of the great country legends, Mr. Jim Ed Brown. He was a sweetheart of a guy. I just talked to Rhonda Vincent a little earlier. He hired Rhonda after he met her in 1985. I told Rhonda that if he didn't hire her, if I'd have met her first, I would have hired her. But we're going to miss Jim Ed Brown. My prayers go out to him and his family. I got a new hat. Tom Yoder at Kemosabe in Colorado made my new hat. Porcupine quills and hand done beads, American flag thing. They made me another hat too, and they get ready to make me another one. So Kemosabe Western Wear in Colorado, the great people. Thank you, Tom. Listen, I hope you're going to enjoy the second half of the video, watching the rest of the pictures that we've done. This coming weekend, I'm going to be at the Redneck Country Club. My good friend Michael Berry. I listened to his radio show sometime. If you hadn't listened to it, you're in for a treat. And I hope you enjoyed the rise and fall of Gillies. I still haven't got to see it all yet. We're trying to tape it. I got this stupid Dish Network stuff, and every time it clouds up, the power goes off. So I haven't got to see it yet, but I'm going to get to see it. I talked to my good friends in Waco, Texas today, Zach and Jim, on the Waco 100. We did an interview today, and hope you've seen the Texas Monthly magazine. So, hey, thank you so much. Please, look, everybody that watches this, go to my website, theofficialjohnnylee.com or johnnyleemusic.net. Just go there, check it out. Do me that favor. Would you do that? Enjoy the rest of this video. This picture here is when I married my daughter's mother, Charlene Tilton. Tony Orlando, my mother, and myself. That was taken up in Lake Tahoe. The one underneath that is the skipper from Gilligan's Island. And my ex-wife, Debbie, she's passed away now. And me, back when I had a waist. Wow, what a waist. And this one, of course, me and the late, great Red Skeleton. He drew a clown for me that day, and my ex-road manager stole it. He's dead now, and I don't know where my clown is. That's probably worth a ton of money. This one here, me and you recognize the dude in the middle, this black and white picture, that's me and James Brown. And the 8x10, that's a band, back when I was in Vietnam, we'd get some musicians together. I'm playing drums. We used to play on the back of the ship and entertain the troops, you know. It's a lot of fun. There's a guided missile behind us there. Glad it didn't go off. And that's me and Admiral Shepard. When I met Admiral Shepard, he stuck his hand out to shake my hand. And I said, no sir, I want to shake your foot. He walked on the moon. So he let me shake his foot, and then I shaked his hand. Up on here is when I got adopted into the Kiowa Indian tribe back in Oklahoma a long time ago. My blood brother, Ray Darby. This is the Chief Darby. My Indian Kiowa name is Gotehe. It means strong horse. Now I'm also a member of the Coletero tribe in Texas. I'm the chief of that tribe. My given Indian name to that is Walking Eagle, because I'm too full of shit to fly. This is me and Glenn Campbell, me and B.J. Thomas, Telly Savalas, the late and great B.B. King, me and Ray Charles, Eddie Rabbit, Chris Gustafson, my buddy Mo Bandy, and me in the background. This is when I was over in London making sure Big Ben was right. I'm checking my wristwatch. And this is me and Doug Kershaw. And of course we all know who that is, Willie Nelson. That's Willie, that's me. And this is my buddy Mel Tillis. I love you, Mel.
Slick back his hair and open up his case. Play a Cherokee fiddle.
This is the Challenger when it lifted off into space that exploded and killed all the astronauts. El Azuka, I'm mispronouncing his name, but one of the astronauts from Hawaii, I sat beside him on an airplane, invited me to come to NASA to fly a simulator. Before this took off and killed everybody, he had a cassette tape of mine with him that he took to outer space. So my music made it part way to outer space, bless their hearts. It was a sad day, I remember. But he signed this and gave it to me before they took off. I'm thinking about getting a book made with all these pictures in them so I can have them for everybody. And let me show you this one real quick. Me and my good friend T.G. Shepard. I love him and his wife both. They're great, great friends of mine. Me and my golfing buddy Toby Keith. Got a great golf tournament. Allie's House is who it's for, raising money for kids with cancer. Toby's a good guy. I like him. This is me and Skeeter Davis, the late Skeeter Davis. Bless her heart. This is me and Mickey Gilley and Clyde from that orangutan movie, all them Clint Eastwood shows. He's flipping Gilley off. I said, Clyde, what do you think of Mickey Gilley singing? And he gave him one of them. It was funny. Me and Jim Ed Brown. Jim Ed, I hope he's doing well from his bout with cancer. Jim, we're praying for you, buddy. I love you. And of course, me and Skeeter, Elaine Brody again. She sure is pretty. Looks just like that the day I met her, and she still looks the same way. Her and Dick Clark drink from the same well. Of course, I don't have to tell you who that is. It's me and the late Porter Wagner. Miss him, man. He was a good guy. Me and little Jimmy Dickens told me some of the best jokes I ever heard in my life. Love you, Jimmy. He's got a new cider out. It's called Little Jimmy Dickens cider. It's good stuff. Me and Connie Smith. Me, Lane Brody, and Bill Anderson, my good friend Bill Anderson, at the Grand Ole Opry.
It's gone forever. Just like the music of the whistle that the old locomotive made.
Now, digging way back, that's me and Tennille. Remember Captain and Tennille? Well, we did a TV show together, me and Tennille. Me and my good friend Mickey Gilley. I did hee-haw quite a few times. I miss George Lindsay. That's him right there. He was a funny, funny man. And me and my good friend Charlie Daniels. I love you, Charlie. These two guys, Rick Sutcliffe, presented me with my first gold record when I was singing at Gilley's. And this is my old friend Steve Howe. He got killed in a motorcycle accident. They both pitched for the LA Dodgers when I first met them. Rick turned me on to buffalo wings. I thought he was BSing me. I knew buffaloes didn't have wings, but he gave me my first buffalo wing out in California. Had a lot of fun with him. And this, John Travolta and Mickey Gilley. And this is at Knott's Berry Farm at the awards. David Frizzell, my ex-wife Charlene Tilton, still cute as a bug, and me, still cute as a bug. Oh, Johnny Paycheck. Miss you, pal. Okay, this is Roger Miller, myself, and Doug Kershaw, the Crazy Cajun. And at the time when there was only 3 Lees in the country music business, this is me, Brenda Lee, and Jerry Lee. What a crew. No, Brenda Lee is not my mother. I had a crush on her when I was a kid growing up. How could she be my mother? Hey, like I asked you, please go to my website, theofficialjohnnylee.com. Next week I'm going to be doing a song you can only get on my website, theofficialjohnnylee.com or johnnyleemusic.net. Picking up strangers, let me tell you about the danger. Zoe, my little Zoe dog.